the Hood Rat Chronicles, I like to say, with the McDonald's situation. McDonald's, this is one I saw. Like, shout out to Ant, my guy Ant, Anthony Prince. Y'all know, y'all know Ant. He hit me up. Maybe
Shout
it was
out
on
to AP.
Facebook or something. He was like, I know you and Rag gonna talk about the McDonald's situation. And at the time, I'm like, what you talking about, McDonald's situation? I didn't know. And he sent me the link on YouTube. And there we go. So
and she made a couple of videos, actually.
I saw that. So the situation at McDonald's, if you don't know, I may even play the video, if I can go ahead and put it up right there.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids at McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the siblings.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help him. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Lisa,
them are his siblings
Lisa,
though. He not finna eat in front of all his other siblings, and they're not eating on McDonald's. Why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring my son food? I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that shit dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are their daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all.
Lisa,
how do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What
Yeah,
like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy.
I am a good daddy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the? You all like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with. That's the one you gonna.
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my. So that means
yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. Lisa, you know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel the way about him eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Send him down to the car. He ain't got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here.
You sound stupid.
Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
But she ended up really exposing her, exposing herself, and so, you know what I'm saying. I know we have an award for this. I can't think of.
We got quite a few. We got quite a few.
But she gonna get one. You gonna see.
We got quite a few.
She gonna get an award.
We gonna have to. She's a recipient of the Pinky whatever nigga award.
Whatever nigga.
She can get the whatever nigga. She can get the playoff P. When keeping it real goes wrong award.
We could make up a hood rat award. The hood rat of the year award.
Right. That is because we slacked on the awards this year.
We did.
This season. But being somebody who was in a similar situation, because you know my daughter's mom has other children. First of all, I can say that it has been some times where I have done some stuff for her children, and our situation was, not to go into all the details, but like, we were never girlfriend and boyfriend. We were never engaged. That was not our relationship. But with that being said, like, all her kids know me. You know, like when they see me, hey, Mr. Roche, you know, like they come up, shake my hand, they talk to me. And it's been some times where I have put cash money in hand. It's been some times where I've cashed out. There's been some times where I brought stuff over because I wanted to. And even it was on occasions where, you know, she would ask like, hey, do you mind doing ABC, XYZ? My thought process is that, hey, these are my daughter's siblings. I don't mind. But with that being said, it was never required or expected of me to do that.
I told the wife it depends what mood I'm in. Because she asked me would I do it. Like, I was like, depending on the mood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so in a similar situation, like if God forbid, if something was to happen between y'all, I already know you're going to take care of yours. Sure. But if she, you know, got remarried or something, had some more kids, you may or may not. You don't have an obligation to that. You know, first of all, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing by taking care of his son, which that is the only obligation that he has. Like, it's not like they were married and he got to pay alimony or something like that. And I get that he knows the other kids and when they were together, but that's only right. When you are in a relationship with somebody, y'all are in the same household, it's only right that you treat all the kids equally and that you are fair to them and you treat them, you don't make them feel less than because they're not biologically yours. But once that relationship ends, because this is the thing I'll say on that. Okay, it's cool for him to buy McDonald's, but when it's time for that ass whooping, he can't say nothing to your kid. Those are your kids then. Yeah. So I'm good enough to get McDonald's, but if I see them out of line, and when I say ass whooping, I mean use that as a figure of speech. Like if I got to take away an Xbox or spank or whatever y'all call, or say something to them because they out of line, now all of a sudden they your kids. Now all of a sudden don't say nothing to my kid. You done lost your mind, because we know women do that, and it could be biologically your child. But when I'm on their head, now all of a sudden it's not my child no more. Don't say nothing to my child. Like, I just saw also my child get out of line, but you don't want me to say nothing to my child. So now you already know if he tried to discipline the other kids. And when I say discipline, I mean correct. I don't necessarily mean physically hurt, because I know how y'all are. But y'all got an issue with that. And so because of that reason, if I ain't got access to do all of that, then don't tell me about no giving them McDonald's. Like, that's a privilege. That's not a right. Yeah. It's a privilege for my son or my daughter or my whoever to eat McDonald's every day. So, or however often I bring it. That ain't required. If you're eating every day, if you got clothes, you got a place to stay, and I'm teaching you right from wrong, we ain't got to be friends. You ain't got to like me. I feed you. You got a place to stay. You being taught right from wrong. You ain't got to be my friend. You ain't my homie. I'm not finna talk to you about what type of head I like or my favorite sex position. We don't kick it. You're not finna drink with me, nigga. It's my job to make sure that you are raised up the right way. Anything else extra is a bonus. And so she was out of line. She was off her rocker. And then she was more off her rocker when she made the second video trying to justify, where she was at.
And in that second video I saw, like, I don't really care how y'all think when I say a hood rat. Like, she proved the fact of the hood ratness in that second video, basically, like saying when he know what he got when he used to date me or something. Like, it was just no accountability.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about this a lot during the season, first season too. Just like there's no accountability, and so, and just like when my wife asked me, like, it depends what mood am I in. Like, if I got some extra, I feel extra charitable, like, I will bring other kids that, but like you said, I'm not going to feel obligated or required to do that.
Do y'all feel like that because you have had sex with somebody, or if you had sex again with them after y'all are done, and we've all been there? Oh, fireworks. Y'all can't hear that. We look like, it's fireworks. It's like by the time y'all see this, the 4th of July will have already passed. Yeah. But like, do y'all feel like, and I know you probably been here, I know you have, where you stop messing with a chick, but it's raining. You know what I'm saying? She lonely, right? And she hit you up. You know how they do when it's raining, like, oh, I'm gonna put something on Facebook, and they hit you. Y'all done, but you go back up there. You go back over there for that one night or whatever. But because y'all have had that type of relationship, do you feel like you're obligated? Now I got to pay your bills. Now I got to just randomly hand you money. Now I got to randomly fix shit around your house just because we mutually made a decision to do that, because that was one of the things she said in the second video. Oh, even though we broke up, like sometimes we still get down every night.
Yeah.
Okay, but you clearly made it a point that y'all not in a relationship anymore. So when niggas get horny, that ain't got nothing to do with the other stuff.
Now, I have been in situations before, like, and I want to hear Vic on this too, like where, like, you know, some women, they just got it. Whatever it is, oh, I like the way you do that thing on me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's head, she may got that wop wop. You know what I mean? She may have it, and so that can make you do some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? That can make you buy, you know, kids are not yours, certain things. You know what I'm saying? But again, depending on the mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't feeling that day, hey, I got some time. I got X, Y, and Z money. I'm just gonna get my son. I ain't gonna trip. You know what I'm saying? Let me just do that. So, yeah, what you think about that, Vic? What do you think?
This is probably my immaturity speaking, but
Talk it, man.
there's no way I'm getting my baby mama's other kids
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
I don't even like those kids.
Right.
Wow.
Can we be real though?
I'm being real.
That's real.
I don't even like them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It's sometimes that I like the kids better than I like the mama. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
coming
been
to-
times
if I
where I
was
like
him,
the kids better
I
than
was
I like the
coming
mama.
to get my son. I wasn't bringing my son
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
I'm coming to get him.
Yeah.
He gonna come back.
Right.
And
Fool.
that same the way you
Right.
feel it, you gonna feel it, and
Right.
you ain't gonna have no way to
Right.
mediate that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My child
Right.
gonna come back, and he back in your care now.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how that would have went. I can't
Yeah.
fathom any muscle in my body.
Right. Now, I'm with you.
Tried.
I'm with you. Like, I've been in a relationship before she had 3 kids. She had 3 kids. And just like with Rex, I adored them kids for the most part, sometimes more than the mom on occasions. Although the mom was still dope. You know what I mean? But
And see, if you, I'm more speaking from if you have a child.
Right. I
If you
feel
have
okay.
a child with her, it might be a little.
Right.
But I mean, if you come in a
Right.
relationship with her 3 kids, I can see that. But my child, and then we broke up, and then you went on to have more kids. No, bruh.
But once again, it depend on my mood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I may just be on like, look, man, I'm gonna get my kid whatever these food. I don't feel like it. I ain't obligated to. But like you said, I may handle it differently.
Right.
I'm not gonna come in there and give him a whole pizza. Hey, bro, this your personal pan. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Hey, what's up, Johnny? Mark.
Right. This-
Right, I'm not gonna be in their face.
Right.
Look at what I got, my son, nigga. Look at what Yeah, you ain't gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that, but I'll be just like, hey, let me take my son, let me take him around the corner. I'm gonna take him to, you know what I'm saying, my mama house or whatever. Then while we in the process of going there, go get something to eat and go do that. Like, I could have been done better, yeah, but that's not, you know what I'm saying. I don't fault dude. You know what I'm saying. I don't fault dude.
But see, like, I asked for the obligation because I ain't gonna say no names because y'all know the person.
Yep.
But no, y'all know the person. But like, I had a chick ask me, you know, like, how come you don't like the obligation thing? Because she was like, because we had sex, you should do this. And she was like, how come you don't ever give me money? And I said, why would I do that? And she's like, oh, well, because I let you have sex. I was like, wait, how many times have I ever called you? I've never called you, ever. You hit me up talking about you need an appointment. You need some vitamin D. You need me to straighten you out. You need me to hook you up. You know, you got an itch. You need me to scratch. Oh, yeah, no, I get them vitamins out now.
Say popping.
You're right. Straight. Let me stop. I'm having too much fun. No, senor, you're too sexy. But I must. But now,
Look at this.
so, but it was like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Every time since I've known you, you got a whole nigga or you got a stable of niggas you entertaining. So let them niggas foot the bill. You hit me up. I don't pay for it. If I want to pay for it, I'm known. I ain't been to no shake joints in Memphis in years, but the ones that's still up, that's been up, I'm known in them joints. They knew me. I was in there. Cause I support black business. Okay.
Black business,
yeah, but again, I ain't been on Lamar. I know where it's at. If I'm that hard up where I got to pay for it, I know where to go and what to do to pay for it.
Not Lamar though.
No, I'm saying but everybody know, if you from Memphis,
Everybody
you know
about
is.
Lamar.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I would. I'm saying, but if it ever got that bad,
you got to be crucial.
But I got a good enough rapport and a track record to where if I just really need some, I got about 4 or 5 people just on hand that I could call, and I ain't got to do no finessing, and they happy to
oblige,
do it right. You know what I'm saying? But like, why is it? And that's why I asked about the obligation thing. Like, it was a mutual thing. You called me, I was available. I said okay. We met up, or you pulled up, or however it went, and we did our thing. Why is that transactional if we have not discussed a transaction in the first place? And in the sense of our boy with the McDonald's thing, you were horny, you hit me up, or I was horny and you obliged me. That has nothing to do with your other children or our children together. That is something totally separate. And
that's where I get into with that. Like, there's a whole nother subject we were talking about before between go get in the booty or go watch some porn. Because if you go get the booty, all this emotion, BS is attached to me going, because it makes sense to what you just said to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure it makes sense to Vic. But with a young lady though, you just don't know. So to put yourself in that position to not only, okay, you getting your booty, right?
Yeah.
You getting your booty, but you getting all the drama and all the other stuff attached to it, where it's like, dang, I thought we had to understand it.
I mean, but see, I make movies, JB.
Right
So,
here.
no, I'm saying. And you know when we post these hot topics, ain't nobody commented and said the nigga was
Mr.
lying.
Stickum.
Cause you know how these women be when a nigga be lying. Oh, they will air your ass out on social media. Ain't nobody commented and said the nigga was lying. And I wish somebody would, cause I got receipts. So if you want to come for the king, you better not miss. But what I'm saying is like, so the time, and I'm not, like I said,
and I'm not advocating for a porn.
Right.
If people say
like, he's advocating.
I'm not advocating that you need to do that.
If JB got an OnlyFans page, it's at the exact. I'm just playing. But no, I'm saying,
I'm
so
just
like,
saying, y'all.
you know you're
what I
a
mean?
movie maker. Okay, I've jacked off before in my life. I can't make no movies. Like, I'm not sitting up there being epic when I'm beating my meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, like, I don't light candles and do flips and roll around in the bed. You know what I'm saying?
They do that.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel it's different. But like when I have a woman, I'm making a whole movie. It's an Oscar-worthy performance. I'm like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like that meme. I'm like,
you got your,
you know what to talk.
You get your plate out with the knife and fork.
Right.
You ready
know
to
what
go?
I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, what Denzel say? I run this. You just live here. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
All right. So I think we all in agreement here. Well, we just do.
But y'all chime in the comments. And you know what? If y'all chime in, and I'm going to do something I ain't never done before. If y'all chime in between season 2 and season 3, I will interact with your beautiful, wonderful, constituent, raggedy asses on our page, on our YouTube. I will interact with y'all niggas. If y'all comment, only if y'all comment and like, share, and subscribe, and I will interact. And we'll even bring y'all up on the next season.
Y'all need to take him up on that, because he don't be
at all
commenting on nothing. So I want to ask two of y'all a question on this. Like, was I out of line when I said the young lady was a hood rat?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure.
I'm probably not the right person to ask that to. You know?
Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You call a spade, you know what I mean? Like, and to me, if you look up hood rat in the book, she probably be right there.
And Vic is slick a hood rat, but then he slick bougie too, though.
He like the best of both worlds,
yeah,
like
he's
Jay
like
and R. Kelly
Nunu.
a little bit.
He's like the male version of Nunu off ATL. Like when he be back at the crib, he know how to be sophisticated. He drink with his pinkies up. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, you see this nigga in North Memphis or somewhere. You know, it's like, dang, I ain't know Vic was tatted.
You do tea time Vic at the house?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know he was tatted.
You do
like,
tea time
man, Vic had a grill. You see that here, all right?
gotta-
This is not about Victor
Right.
today. We're going
That man
back on
had a
topic today.
Keep it presidential.